Everybody wave! Hey! Everyone, welcome to Dragonstone, episode 12. 12, I think. There was, a huge debate of, what is happening, what episode am I on, because I kind of lost track, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. If not, it'll be corrected on YouTube eventually. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the sub-hype. Thank you, Indy, for that host. Thank you for the sub-hype and the donation, Myron. We're talking about what's gonna happen with that here in a hot second. But yeah, and let's just go around. Let's introduce. Apparently there's an echo, but it might have come from Spirit and he did his thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. We're just gonna go top to bottom on my Zoom, not necessarily my OBS, and we'll introduce ourselves and our characters and their current feelings. And we'll start with Spiritus Lupus.
Hi, it's been a while. Who do I play? What am I doing? Where am I? Actually, at this point, it kind of feels like that as we're all driven insane by our hashtag never trust the DM. But I will keep bringing that around until it's no longer funny.
It'll forever be funny.
I play Ajax Kane, the not so wonderful, very angry fighter, Wolfie boy, who's at this point sick and done with the shenanigans of shadowy places that we may or may not be in.
And also thank you, German, for resubbing as well. Tell us where those nat 1s or 20 will go to. And thank you, Spirit. Next on the list we have Slowpool.
Oh, hi. I'm Slowpool. I'm playing Typhocles, who is your stereotypical very smug bard. I'm planning to commit shenanigans, and I'm not going to say what I'm doing. So that's how I roll.
All right. Excellent sauce. And next we have Myron.
Sup? Hey, Myron. Or Miss Teresa, whichever you prefer. I play, 3/4 orc cleric / druid. She was neutral good. She was sweet and innocent. Now I think she's just fed up. So, yeah.
Just fed up with life. Excellent. And last but not least, we have Blood Creek.
Hi! I play Brava. She's a drow ranger, and she really tries hard to be an edgelord, and is very bad at it. She hates being the main character. She wants it to stop.
I was gonna say, no offense, it's hard to be an edgelord with all that protagonist syndrome going around.
I know! Why? She just wants it to stop.
I mean, to also, be fair, I kind of tried to push a little bit more shell into this campaign as getting some protagonist stuff, but I just can't help that Rava is the natural protagonist of this story.
I mean, I have no qualms, so
it just kind of...
I didn't intend for this to happen. I'm sorry, Rava.
Alright, so, excellent, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you again for coming and also showing up. So let's go ahead and get started with a quick recap. Bear with me, it's been a month, so I gotta I'm pretty sure I remember what happened. You guys, after spending the night at Rava's daddy's house in the Shadowfell, who found himself of the undead variety, a caravan showed up, pretty much coming to buy the night vision mushrooms that Maurice, Rava's father, sort of raised in a sense, and he's been doing trade with this caravan for a while. It's apparently run by a really old, very, very old lady named Viola. Her two daughters, by the names of, I gotta remember these character names. I remember one was Esma and Alifair, as well as her undead minotaur bodyguard, and a whole bunch of imps. And upon some inspection, you guys realize that essentially this caravan, pretty much dealt in not just transporting goods, but also creatures. Within the confines of the cages of this caravan, you guys discovered, what was in here? There was a manticore, a harpy, a beholder, a Keaton, what else? Just some undeadies, just some, but those were the ones that kind of stuck out the most. And sort of on your, pretty much in exchange for safe passage through the Shadowfell without getting the dread, because traveling with this caravan keeps you safe from, like, the dread of the, like, just traveling normally. You are, whenever Viola needs something picked up, you guys pick it up. And on your way, pretty much the second or third night, it's the Shadowfell, we don't know what time of day it is, of traveling, you guys were pretty much instructed, along with Esma, who really likes Ajax, for various reasons. You guys end up fighting what was essentially like a dragon bone construct. So someone somewhere had decided to make a construct out of dragon bones. So you guys were able to survive and get it, and Mama Viola used her magic to shrink it down to cage size, as she did most things to put into her cage, and you guys spent the night sort of where you were at. And the end goal is to get to Evernight, the city of Evernight within the Shadowfell, to find a way out of said Shadowfell. So, you guys get a long rest after that harrowing battle. Asma is sitting uncomfortably close to Ajax with that big, toothy, venom-like grin, symbiote-like grin, just extremely happy that he exists. And what would you guys like to do? Do you have anything you want to do in the evening, or are you just gonna deal with?
I mean, I wanted to free everything, but I don't know. I guess I should talk to everybody else first.
Yeah, if you guys want to conspire against to free all these guys, it's up to you. Just, you gotta conspire. Go ahead and thus commence your roleplay.
Okay, I go up to Bravo first. I'm like, Bravo, can you come with me? I need, it's girl issues. I just need you to come with me.
Bravo, that is being talked to here.
It's girl, and
Okay.
she's not really being subtle, girl issues. Okay, we're gonna go off over here, and I'm going off far enough away to basically where I think they can't hear us. Would I know if they can't hear us from how far away?
You can roll, as you kind of, walk. Sorry, I'm just getting something to write with so that I remember things. As you guys, you can roll, a perception, to see, if they can or can't.
So, I rolled 12.
A 12, and,
I can roll too.
yeah, for sure.
You got better, so.
So, as you guys kind of get to a couple, a little bit further away, and you are sort of warned, you have to kind of stay within a vicinity of the camp or the these magic users, particularly Mama Viola, you kind of get to like the edge of like the safety circle, and you turn to look. Both of you have really good dark vision, so you should be fine. You guys turn to look, and Esma looks pretty preoccupied with Ajax, trying to feed him her stew. But
the stew, I forgot about that.
but like with Alifair, she's just kind of like sitting there like super quietly, and none of you can see either of their eyes to begin with, so you have a feeling that even though like they're pretty far off, you should probably still be as quiet as possible when talking.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do.
I was gonna hold up a hand and start talking in Sylvan.
Oh, there we go. Because we both know Sylvan. Because this is a thing we established that we both know. Okay, so I also talk in...
And whenever, go ahead and as you're talking, roll stealth for me, please.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, cool.
Alright, so, let's free the animals. Let's free them all.
There's a beholder?
I guess don't free that one, but it might come for revenge, maybe? If we don't free it.
If we free it, it'll kill us. If we don't free it, it will hate us and then come to kill us. I'm still working on that. Also, we need the caravan to get to where we're going without...
I talked to the, what was the name of that horse thing
The
again?
Keaton?
The kitten.
I talked to the Keaton. He said he could help us. And he said majority of the things that we free would also be willing to help us. He said the beholder, most likely not. But, here's the thing, if we don't free the beholder, we will have time to prepare for when it does come after us.
I mean, we could just send it back, maybe?
How would we send it back?
I don't know. I don't know what a kitten can do, but talked about plane shifting like it was nothing, so...
I mean, I guess we can... What the king told me, if we free the Keaton, it can help us free the others and help us out. Because I don't like this, and I'm pretty sure Spirit's very uncomfortable. I don't know why he's uncomfortable, but he just seems uncomfortable.
I know why he's uncomfortable.
Oh, really? Is it because he's afraid of the dark?
Something like that.
Oh, that's sad.
As you guys like look over, there is a really long tongue coming from Esma's mouth, and it's just millimeters away from like licking Ajax's face.
It's something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we should still, Poor Ajax.
Disgust.
So, do you think Ajax would be on board, or then? Okay. And what about our friend Typhocles?
Probably. I have no idea.
So, should we call them over too, or?
We might want to talk to them individually.
Oh, okay.
Pulling them into a big group might look suspicious.
Okay, so do you want to go talk to Ajax and I talk to Ty, or do you want to do the other way around?
Who do you think Ty will listen to better?
I guess can we make an insight to see who Ty would?
It's
Trust
not
more?
that you're worried about Ty, it's just like Ajax likes Rava more than he likes Shell and Ajax do have like a little tiff going on all the time, constantly.
Yeah, kind of.
Fair enough. Yeah, good point.
That's the only thing. So
I'll go talk to Ajax.
I'll go talk to Ty. Okay, and then I just go over to Ty. Hey Ty, can I talk to you? She tries to think, a monster outcast kind of thing. You know, orc and tiefling thing.
So what? Just gonna come up here and be like, "Hey, Ty, I know you're a monster, but can we talk?" Really rude.
I mean, I'm kind of one too. I'm mostly orc, so.
Again, you can't be like, "Hey, I'm monster, you monster, we're friends now." I'm like,
But I really need to talk to you about a specific thing because I thought it was a woman problem, but it's not a woman problem. It's a monster person problem.
Well, I mean, if
I'm
you
trying-
get through if you can get through this with more than 2 minutes without
I'm
insulting me again,
trying to raise my eyebrows so hard, like.
you should just really throw in some obvious winks. It's like, I think there's a monster problem. Wink. Maybe we should discuss it in private. Wink. Although Ty would probably take that the wrong way too.
You're gonna hear You're going to hear Allie Fair pop up, and she's like, "It's all right if you want to perform in front of us."
I don't know how to perform very well.
And then she's going to respond thus in Sylvan. It's like, "Oh no, I'm sure you're really good at performing."
Okay, I mean, I have like a little, like it kind of goes over her head that she's talked to her in Sylvan. I have a little like pan flute here, and she pulls out a pan flute, and she's like, I can try. I guess I'll roll.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll performance because she literally thinks you mean performance.
I know.
18.
Oh, you're very good at the pan flute, sweetheart. I hope
Okay.
you're as good as performing other things. And she's still speaking in Sylvan.
What? I don't understand.
Ty's gonna give her the finger guns, because...
She finger guns back at you.
Shell's very confused. What? I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Ajax just looks various stages of confused and disgust.
Your face is slightly moist. Like,
was Rava there when she heard her talking Sylvan?
yeah, probably.
Because that went over Shell's head, because she's confused. She got hurt by confusion.
Oof.
Yeah,
Rava's just like a little pale.
yeah.
So-
She's gonna sit down. Rava is just gonna sit down next to Ajax and pull out some paper, and she's gonna start writing. And she's going to be like, she's going to make it look like, you know, in fact, it's not a paper. It's like a little tiny. You know, it's on the blank pages of one of the little books she picked up.
Yeah. As you're
She's
yeah.
looking like she's journal writing.
Yeah. As you're kind of like sitting there and journal writing like Allie Fair, Asma really is very occupied. Asma is going to look over at Shirava. It's like, you know, it is very nice for Maurice to lend us a helping hand. It'd be a shame if anything happened to his only form of income. I know.
You're talking like I care.
Oh, I see. You seem to care a great deal about you. You know, pretty much bargaining for your safety across the plains. Okay.
Are we still gonna go talk about this monster problem? I'm not even sure anymore.
I've got an idea.
What?
I'm just gonna hold up a piece of copper and cast Detect Thoughts.
Ooh. Who are you? Are you gonna do this stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, so write a stealth check for me, please, to make sure nobody sees you casting it.
You
Well,
got a natural 20, so...
You do. It
I'm
is
also-
a skill check, so because it's a skill check, it's still Nat 20s are really good, but it's still against their skill checks, right? Nice, very nice. Alright, let me get...
Cool.
There's
So let's do that.
3 of them outside.
But it doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna. So I have a minute.
Mm-hmm. Whose thoughts are you trying to detect, first of all?
Well, first of all, I'm just gonna go. Because Shell's talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
So just be like, detect, like, because it just tells me the surface thoughts, right?
Uh-huh. Right.
So I was like, just ask her. It's like, so you wanted to talk about creatures? I think I already know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
She's talking-
are you casting it on Shell?
It's just in general, right?
Oh,
I cast it on
okay.
I cast it on myself. I just have to concentrate on a certain creature.
Gotcha.
And it
So
tells me like their surface thoughts. If I concentrate on reading their mind deeper, then they get to detect if I'm
okay.
reading their mind. Otherwise, it just tells me like what's on the surface of their brain.
Yeah. So you're concentrating on Shell. So Shell, like, what is your thought process for Ty to detect about your monster problem? Like, what do you mean, so that he knows exactly?
Confused. She's confused right now. I just wanna help.
Where? Hold on a second. Where is all of that movement noise coming from? I think it's spirit.
Irony, sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Cool. Go ahead.
She's confused and wants to help.
Okay. It's like, tell me, you saw that beholder, right?
That scary thing? Yeah, I don't want to go near it.
Esma chimes in. Oh, we got so lucky. The person that was with us was not so lucky. But
Did you eat them afterwards?
oh, well, why would we have perfectly good meat go to waste?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you either let it to decay in the ground so the plants can have it, but there's not really any plants there, so it's better not to waste. Did you at least keep the bones?
The bones?
Yeah.
Sister, did we keep the bones of Andy? And Allie Fair is like, no, we did not keep the bones of Andy.
Did you make a soup the next day or something from it?
Oh.
She's talking like this is normal because she's
Yeah.
from Orc Clan.
and Esma holds up the bowl, and it's like, it keeps getting reheated.
Oh, okay. What was he? Was he like a tough like skin? Because like the humans usually they're pork tasting.
What was Andy again, sister? I didn't see him. And Allie Fair, like, if you could see her eyes, you know how, like, when you do, like, an eye roll, like, how your head kind of moves? Like, you guys just notice, like, the head movement as if, like, someone was rolling their eyes. And we're like, he's standing right there as she points to the undead Minotaur.
Oh, so you ate like a part of him.
Yes. Yes.
So what do you use to sew up the rest of him?
Mending.
Mending what together? Just is he like does he have like only one arm or missing limbs?
So
or
you see, like, he's got all of his limbs and stuff, but like you just see like pieces of like his flesh. There are like some where major organs would have been. There's like some places that are sewn, like his kidneys and stuff, and then like he'll even like Allie Fair will like make a hand motion and he opens his mouth and there's no tongue.
Oh, the tongue is like the best part of a cow.
I know.
Yeah, I don't really eat too much meat anymore because like I'm on the road all the time. So and also I just prefer the plants. Plants like meat a lot more. They decay it a bit better.
Well, we have a lot of fungi down here, but you're not going to see much plant life until we get to Evernight.
That's okay. I got stuff with me. She just packs her rations.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, what we were gonna talk about, I forgot. just confused now. She got distracted. Also, she does not like looking at the undead because she wants to turn undead so bad.
I mean, do you speak Dwarven at all?
Are you asking me, like, in character?
I'll just ask in Dwarven if you speak Dwarven.
What?
Damn it.
Are you trying to clear your throat? I'm gonna speak in Orc. Are you okay?
Don't speak Orcish. I'm just gonna say Gesundheit.
Thank you.
While that confusion is happening, Rava, what are you handing off to Ajax that you're journaling?
Rava will finish writing down and give Ajax a little nudge and be like, "Can you help me with something? I don't think I have this quite right." And she'll offer it to Ajax, and it's basically a shorthand summary of what she and Jill were talking about.
He'll lean over as she thrusts it in his hands to take it, and kind of like, because it seems to be something somewhat private to Rava, he'll kind of angle the book so where it's not easy for Yzma to read. And,
she has no eyes. She can't read.
I don't know that. Oh, okay. I forgot the okay. Then he'll read it quickly. Sigh, shake his head. And then he'll say, no, you got something wrong here. It's more like this. And he'll, make motions for her quill.
Rava will hand it over.
And he'll, scribble back a short reply, saying that, I'm more worried about dealing with the madness that comes with this plane. I myself may not survive if we travel without protection. He underlines without and then circles protection.
She'll jot down a quick reply. There's a problem with that, though. See, if we were to do it like, if it was like this, then, she's going to keep writing and mumbling as if, she's trying to figure something out, and hit back to him, and it's the Kirin promised to protect us and help us.
He'll, yes, I see the issue with that, but here's how I see it. And then he'll start writing it. It says, I would make sure that it can protect from the madness and isn't just going to run off after we free it. Creatures do lie when they have things that they want.
Alright, I'll look into this and get back to you. Thank you for your input. That was really helpful.
Nods.
She'll close the book, put it away.
And then he gives a thumbs up and says, otherwise, it looks good to me. There might be a little bit of an issue, but whatever happens, happens. And definitely, you'll have my support for when you want to publish that. Gives a thumbs up.
Thank For now, though, why don't you have fun with Isma? I have to go talk to Shell.
We will have so much fun, beautiful. And like your hands just like caress across your face. Like, and you feel like the bumpy warts on her skin, like, and the claws rake slightly against your flesh.
Oh no, he's making the noise too. I don't care. No.
So, alright,
She'll jog over to Chell and just be like, "Here, this is what we came up with," and she'll show Chell the spirit's replies.
Oh, okay.
What do you think it's good enough to publish? I mean, I probably has to go over a few more revisions, but
yeah. Oh, okay. Can't find out.
Is it good?
She's remembering something, and she's looking to quote unquote Andy, and then she's looking to Ajax, and then looking to Andy, and then looking to Ajax. And it's like, okay, I think I know what happened. Here's the thing about. I'm gonna write a note that Ajax had here, and then she writes note this time in Elvish. She takes I assume Robba gives her the quill, and she takes a note, writes it in Elvish, and just like Ajax might be the new Andy, and hands it to Robba. Are we okay?
I don't think so.
Robin just stares at it and just like raises an eyebrow.
So she goes over to Yzma. Yzma, I have a question.
Yes.
She does like a girly gossip talk.
Yes. What can I help you with?
So it looks like Andy was like, a big girly guy at one point.
Yes.
Did you?
He was.
Did you ever, when he was alive?
Did we ever copulate?
Oh, yeah, sure. Michelle's like, oh, okay.
Why, yes, we did.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. I was like,
Well,
Michelle, try not to be uncomfortable.
well,
Poor Ajax.
Well, it was quite warm, and sticky. Now it's just cold and sticky.
Oh, now? Yeah, that's not very healthy, I don't think.
Oh, I'm not concerned about my health.
Do you need, I don't know if I have any, no, I don't have anything prepared right now. Sorry,
He gave me a gift, see? And like, she kind of like reaches into like her cleavage and pulls out like an eye to remember his warmth by. And she closes it and puts it back.
oh, that's really neat. I'm so glad that you had a wonderful time while he was still in life, and maybe partial death. Excuse me. And I go back to
Rava, are you okay?
Rava's just like, Rava looks pale and a little ill.
Okay, I turn, I like grab Bravo's shoulders, and I'm pretending I'm doing like a cute little like hug with her, so I can turn so my face is away from everybody else, and like my face is like,
Rava will just give her a little pat on the back.
Hi, if you were concerned about this show, we're not family friendly. Lots of things happened or thus implied in a Dragonstone campaign.
Necrophilia, yay.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, this isn't the first time she's plotted to eat my character.
Oh
And,
my god, yeah.
and if
With,
ties,
like, with a Minotaur involved, no less.
Yeah.
Because the Minotaur Drider.
Anyway.
Okay. So Ty, if you're still like reading like the front plots, it's like leave, 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 leave.
Okay.
As you guys are having this moment, Allie Fair, she stands up. It's like, well, since we're done with our rest, shall we continue on? I believe we have a stop it'll take some hours, but we do have a stop in, the village of Waves Meet. We have an acquaintance there that has, trade to do.
Okay.
More back patting. Calm down, girl. Calm down.
I have an idea, but it's gonna be really. I'm gonna be uncomfortable, but it might work. I have an idea.
You're the uncomfortable one?
She's saying this like in a very hoarse voice and very low, so I'm hoping nobody else hears her and that she's just like not feeling good.
I apologize to my players for being an awful person, but I don't really.
Don't worry, I can turn it back around and you.
Exactly, exactly. So as you guys, so the sisters stand up, and Andy never sat down, but the imps kind of start filling around. They start getting the nightmares together to start pulling the carts. And of course, you guys have your own places to sit. Viola hasn't come out of her thing in a while. And Ajax, where are you going to sit down?
I mean, I don't think I can get away from these now.
I'll go to Yzma. Like, Yzma, I have a few questions, like a bit of girl talk, because I'm kind of interested in your time with Andy.
Yes. It's a good thing I enjoy my men like my winters. Cold, wet, dead. But also like my summers. Warm, putrid, wet.
I'm just curious. Can you walk with me and just tell me more about? And she's fucking
yes.
About
we can
the time you had with Andy and the time you had now, because I'm kind of curious how that works.
Oh, absolutely. I am happy to share. I am thus an open book.
I'll try to guide her away from Ajax, and I look back to Ajax like, be grateful.
Ajax, as
Ajax just blinks at her and he's like, cuteness.
Oh man, I'm still reading thoughts. Oh no. I'm just like, oh god! God! I'm okay.
You're the bard. You should be open to everything. Come on.
Ajax, as you walk to go by wherever cart you're gonna get on top of to travel with, you walk past the Kieran's cart, and there's a slight like movement in like the flaps. Do you, as if like it's stuck its head out and it's nodding toward, like, wanting you to come and see it.
He will come closer.
I'm gonna go follow him. Robin's gonna follow Ajax to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. As you kind of go on, the Kieran is like, I don't know what it is, but something, I was able to get a little bit of my magic working, and it told me beyond the veiled, it's for you, Ajax. Please come closer so that I may touch you.
Uh, he'll step closer, looking extremely confused.
The Kieran's gonna touch its horn against you, and you feel this overwhelming glow come upon you, and every single piece of equipment and weaponry that you have lost this campaign is suddenly thus on you.
Every single thing?
With the exception of Nexroth.
Okay, I mean, fair. That means I get my plate armor back.
Yes.
Okay. That means I get my shield back, thank you. That wasn't just I gave that to you, Ajax,
It's
not
true.
just for you, but for me to get my stuff back too, okay?
And then, like, you
I mean-
as this, like, and after this happens, the Kieran sort of, like, her legs kind of wobble, and she lies back down, just, like, completely exhausted. You know, that was very, very hard on them, but somehow something through the veil granted that burst, to give to you.
I want my shield back and my mace. But right now I'm talking to Izma.
You are. You guys get carted up, and you begin your journey through the Shadowfell once again. Everyone, just roll me d20s, please.
Straight D20.
Yeah, just straight d20s, please.
Ah, you gotta be clapping there. I had to restart
It's
my
okay.
phone,
Uh,
and I logged into the wrong roll funny.
all right. If you have a dice, just let me know.
I do.
Can I, like, while we're walking,
That's a D12.
can I ask, can I ask Izman, like, so that's all really interesting. I'm kind of interested to try. Would you get mad or jealous if I tried out with Andy when we get to our next rest, like in private?
Oh, absolutely not. We're in an open relationship.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So you won't be offended if I take him off somewhere later tonight and just try?
Absolutely not.
I-
As long as he consents to it, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Consent is very important.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay. I gotta go talk to my girl Rava a bit because I'm gonna tell her that I'm gonna do some cool stuff later. So,
Oh, okay. All right,
cool stuff meaning Andy.
I lied to you guys. Instead, please roll me. I would actually prefer if you guys rolled me D100s, please.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I still rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm always scared when you have us roll anything higher than a 20.
I mean, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Everything's fine. It's
Hashtag
all
never trust
fine.
the
Yeah.
Right?
This.
Never trust the DM.
You guys
Okay,
are so worried about things.
We have damn good reason.
I'm not worried. I'm just like, whatever.
Okay. As you guys are, what do I need? I think I need. Yep. As you guys are wandering through the. Ah, Sherman. Thank you. All right. Cool. As this is all happening, Shell, it's time for a wild magic surge.
Wait, we're doing those now?
They're still in the donation pile. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta roll a D 10,000?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Versus
148. Okay.
That is low as
That's really
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Since this was happening, I might just forego random encounter.
What's happening?
I don't know. Let's see. I have to load it.
This is interesting.
No, that's a D100. Hold on.
Did you? No, you rolled a D10,000.
You
No,
just
I
rolled
know.
really incredibly low.
Yeah.
This is
You
an
can.
interesting one.
It is interesting, which means that I'm just going to. I'm going to edit it just slightly for it. Shell, as you were, it's not, don't worry about it, you're okay. As
Okay.
you, but as you kind of like eat your rations during travel, like whatever nuts that you eat as you're talking to Esma, it just, all of your food tastes like blood raw meat.
Oh, I immediately spit it out and threw it to the
Oh.
ground.
Are you okay? What's wrong with your snacks?
Probably cursed.
Oh no. Who would want to curse you?
I mean, I can name a list. I mean, there's a crazy dragon lady.
What?
Probably Tiamat too.
What?
And,
You
and-
know Tiamat enough for her to curse you?
well, I mean, maybe, possibly.
That is way more interesting than Undead Minotaur Penis.
Well, the thing is, I haven't tried it yet, and yeah.
Oh, you know what? I haven't tried Tiamat yet either, so I
mean-
can understand.
I mean, I haven't even. I haven't tried Tiamat in that sense. Is that what you're suggesting? Because I'm not.
I mean, if you were offered the chance, would you really deny yourself?
Kinda.
But I mean, she is a god.
I mean, my guy wouldn't really like it, so.
Who is your god?
One of the dead ones, the ones of death.
She kind of like tilts her head. Which one?
Oh, you know, sorry, Gus.
You're gonna have to roll a deception.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Do I have any nats?
You don't.
Oh.
Do you have any luck points?
I don't
You
think I do.
don't.
I can give you a luck point.
I also have nat 1, so you can make me roll a nat 1.
Oh yeah, using that one. Please using that
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Well, you'll use in that one for.
Okay. Still roll
I
because
rolled 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my perception can beat an 18 with 1. I'm just looking. Yeah, no. Just looking at the thing. Oh, she's gonna like look at you and just be like,
I mean, look at me. I'm like, she's literally covered in bones, and she's wearing a Wendigo skull,
Yeah.
and she's a fucking orc.
"Oh, Shargos. Shargos has been up to some things lately. She's been kind of strange, and with her followers, I haven't seen," and like she kind of tilts her head back. "I haven't seen Ackley in a while. He usually roams around."
Who? Who was that?
His name is Ackley.
Ackley?
Yeah.
Is he another orc, or?
He is a very, 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 very big orc.
Oh, that's debatable. My one of my suitors back home, he's kind of big too. Like, how
I'm-
big is Ackley?
Oh, I'm pretty sure Ackley's daddy was like a giant.
I'm pretty sure my suitor back home was too.
Maybe they have the same daddy.
Possibly. Well, his dad was an orc, so the mom we're not so sure about.
Guys, I'm never gonna get tired of playing as this character, so if you just keep interacting with her, I'm gonna keep talking. Like,
Everything she says sounds sarcastic, so.
she's so genuine, it's not even funny.
I love this character.
She's like,
I'm glad you do. I hate this for obvious reasons.
But our relationship's pretty open. I mean, I have multiple suitors right now, so I haven't chosen one.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to. That's why I was asking about Andy, because I kind of want to try, because I never had Undead Minotaur before. So.
Shell, we have so much in common. It's as if you're my long lost sister.
I mean, I don't know. No, wait.
Yeah,
mom,
Nick,
my
go.
mom, my mom fucks around, but I don't think she can make somebody else pregnant. At least not yet. I don't think so.
I mean, there are lots of mysteries in this world. As Nick, you need to roll a d10,000, please.
Oh God, why?
Because German.
Oh, great.
4171.
Are you okay? Do you need a moment?
So, like, as you guys are talking, there's, like, all of a sudden, a huge, bright light above Ty's head. And it's just, like, neon. And it's, like, kind of like, you know, like a sign. And written in words is the word buffoon and an arrow pointing down at Ty. And you just see, and it kind of
no respect here.
and you just, it's like that, and it like kind of like a bug zapper. It's just like,
Well, if you were trying to be stealthy, I don't think that counts anymore.
oh no, that's why you're here, you know, for things to blow up. If things blow up, not for, oh no, I've been talking so much lately. I've been getting tongue-tied because of, y'all, you are all the best company we've had in so long.
Can I
Like,
roll insight about her blowing up things for us to blow up?
yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Fuck, I
You,
have +5, and I only got I got a
you,
39.
you believe she's lying. You believe
Okay.
she really means to blow things up.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, you, and she just kind of looks at Shell. You're the best friend I've ever had in thousands of years.
Oh, you're the best friend I ever had. Deception.
Oh god.
Go ahead, roll your. Oh no! Oh
I
no!
lied. I'm sorry. I have one more best friend back home.
Oh, well, as long as I'm your best friend down here, it's okay.
She just makes noises that sound approving, but she doesn't say anything else.
If I ever meet, don't worry, if I ever meet your other best friend, we'll fight to the death for you.
That, I mean, you can do it during the ceremony because we do have proving ceremonies where you could prove your strength. So you you can fight in the pit. That's normal.
That's like where we're going.
Pit fighting?
Well, yes.
Okay, she's actually excited about this shit.
Yes, a pit fight. And she motions behind you at all of the cages.
Oh. I thought we were gonna fight in the pit. That was better.
I mean, you could. They take up, I mean, someone has to fight the things that are thrown in there, right?
Are you taking us to a death arena match? Is this what this part of the campaign gonna be?
We knew that we were going to an arena.
Yeah.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
You might
I
have
wasn't
missed
here
it,
for
yeah.
that. Sorry.
So as you guys sort of continue on your journey, with this hour of you guys just talking to Esma, like, which I am excited. Don't worry. You guys see sort of like in the distance, like the small little lights of a village, and
Is this where the arena's gonna be?
oh no, this is Waves Meet. We're meeting an associate there. Her name is Maralia.
Maralia? Okay.
Yeah, she usually has like some items, or sometimes she has like some little creatures as well for us to take. She's also the breeder of all of our minions, and she motions to the imps.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I could like while you doing your transactions, I can I got a side-eyed with Andy.
I mean, sure, if that's... We'll probably spend some time there. Absolutely.
I really think Ajax needs a rest, though. He's not. He seems like a big boy, but he's really faint at heart, so he probably needs a longer rest
I
here.
noticed that he has a hard time talking to girls.
Yeah, especially that. So we might need to go a little bit slower, take it easy, maybe rest here tonight.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
And
should
like
definitely
Esma
watch
like
beforehand.
holds her hand to her face. Is he a virgin?
I mean, none of us have said anything with him. I don't think. You had to double check with Robin.
Oh, and I was so forward with this poor precious puppy dog. I just why?
You should definitely spend some time with him. Make sure he's okay tonight, so he doesn't get faint of heart on this journey.
Oh yes, we'll have to start with oral just to be safe.
Okay.
As she-
I gotta check on Rava because she looks very pale right now. Make sure she's okay too. So.
Okay,
Bye.
I understand. Thank
Alright.
you.
Bye. I go to Rava and I'm like, a plan.
It's just sitting there and like side-eyeing the beholder, which is terrifying.
Rob, are you sitting with Ajax or with Ty?
She's sitting with Ajax.
Okay. Before you guys do anything, before we go to that, Ty, what are you doing as we're approaching this village? Nick, are you paying attention, or did you mentally check out there for a second, you buffoon?
Alright, we're in Waveless now, right?
Huh?
Are we in Waveless now?
Yeah, we are Waves Meet, yes.
Waves Meet, sorry.
Yeah, Waves Meet.
not Waves
And there's a reason it's called Waves Meet, because it is what seems to be at the edge of a large body of water. Mm-hmm. And you have a very bright neon pink food. Roll me a d4, by the way. This is gonna last for an entire day, and you will have disadvantage on all stealth rolls while it's
Perfect.
on.
Perfect. Excellent.
So are you sitting with like Alifair or anything?
Sure.
Sure. Alifair is going to sit next to you, and she's like, here the girls seem to be cozying up nicely. Tell me, why are you all so hell-bent on... No offense, by the way.
Little taken.
On ruining our legitimate, lawful business.
Awful.
I mean, it's technically lawful. I mean, technically. I mean...
It's lawful if there are no laws, right?
I mean, if there are laws of the land basically has the strength of arms against the laws. So, theoretically it's lawful. But that's a philosophical discussion for another time.
Right. I'm going to chalk it up to you not being local. But Mama is a highly respected businesswoman in the realm. We all are. Not that I am worried that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish.
I mean, what exactly do you expect me to accomplish?
She sort of leans over, she's like, not only is my hearing exceptional and I am of the language that they were speaking, but I see better than... And she opens her palm for a second, and there's that eye again, and she closes it. We all see better than what you expect.
Anti shrugs is like, I don't know what you're seeing, but I mean, I just don't like seeing that big horse locked up. You know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to do this in a more less mutinous fashion once we get to Evernight.
Yeah, it's, I mean, listen, I'm getting basically a free ride there. I'm not going to complain too much.
You should probably tell that to the rest of your party.
Hey, listen, I can tell them not to do stupid things, but, you know, if they want to do stupid things, there's not much I can do to stop them.
Yes, the women are all like that, I suppose.
I mean, all three of them.
She dead.
Together.
She dead now.
I'm not disagreeing, but let's just say it's not a gendered issue.
You're how progressive of you. I understand. You respect all women, don't you?
Maximum whammon respect.
Stop! I started this, I'm sorry. And she's like, alright, well, just so you know, maybe you should communicate that when we land. Alright, cut back to the girls and Ajax.
I'm gonna have a nice time with the Minotaur later tonight, okay? Ajax, I know you're not feeling very good. So Yzma's gonna watch over you, okay?
He visibly pales.
Good. See, you are ill. Really good acting, Ajax.
Acting? Sure. You're not setting me up for my death at all.
You just need to let her help you out. Wink, 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 wink.
He mimics a stabbing motion in his own throat.
Good. You can share that with her. Rava, are you feeling okay? Put a hand on her shoulder. She's like, not only is she trying to be like acting, but she's just like been uncomfortable this whole time.
Rava's just like so confused.
Like she's clutching your shoulder and sticking her hand into you. You're good, right? Or do you feel faint?
I am okay.
You shook her
I mean, the Shadowfell is getting to me a little bit.
See, you're not doing good either. So, we should definitely rest tonight in the town.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yay. I'm dying.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, no. Oh, I hit the thing. As you guys approach the town of Waves Meets, it is again sort of on like this very large body of water. It could be an ocean. It could be a large lake. You guys have experienced large lakes before in like your own world, kind of thing. Like it's just sort of existing Most of the residents in this town are human. You also see probably even what looks like a couple of drow. You see mostly humans, one or two drow-like elves. You see some undead people as well. You see the town's guard is all made up of whites. There's at least one wizard tower. You know, like it's a town, and you know, other than the fact that it's partially dead, it's just like any town that you would go into.
This is great. I love this. This is perfect.
The caravan sort of makes its way to the square, and the imps start to kind of get to work. And they even like pull off the like the curtains to show off all of the monsters that they have. And you see like crowds sort of gathering, and like essentially what they're doing is they're showing off, you know, for a sneak peek at things you will never ever see in your life ever again. For a coin, you may come to Mama Violia's traveling monster parade, like, kind of thing. And what?
Nothing. I'm just thinking Ty will just stand outside and just tell everyone what's in there.
I'm what's oh my god, I want Ty to bullshit what these things are to like people to make extra coin. Like, I'll give you a tour. This is a da-da-da.
I can also do that and just lie out my ass about what everything is.
And, you know, even Mama Viola kind of gets out, and you feel like as you're like doing this, Ty, you get like a whap on your hand with her staff, and she's like, I have a job for you.
I'm clearly working right now.
I am boss. I have a job for you. You need to go with Alifair to see Marlia. She's got a new brood for me. As you can see, and she motions to some of the imps who are very thin and old and probably about to die. She's going to need help carrying. She's not very strong.
I mean...
Oh, that's great. Ty can take care of Alifair. Winks to Ty. Ty?
I can't carry shit. I've got back. Not supposed to lift anything over, 2 stones, doctor's orders. I have a note. It's all very legit.
Ty, you know you can do it. I believe in you.
I don't believe in myself. It's a curse.
Ty, I believe in you.
That's nice, but doctor's order. I would, this man went to medical school. You're telling me I should just ignore his advice?
Because Yzma needs to take care of Ajax because he's not feeling well. And I have a date with the undead Minotaur. You should definitely go with Allie. And take care of her, okay?
Alright, well, Ty's just gonna slip a note into your pocket in passing.
Okay, I don't read it yet because I am very uncomfortable here.
Alright, I guess I'll go pick up whatever the hell this thing is, because...
Alright.
Hooray.
So, you and Alifair kind of make your ways through the town, and, obviously, the little circus parade thing is, the most exciting thing that's happened here for a lot of the locals. And, there's obviously some people who can't leave their work or whatever, but you guys sort of make your way over, Alifair is leading the way because she knows where she's going, and, you guys make your way over to, this house, and I hate to, oh my god, So I hate to like describe it like this, but do you know like how if you were to come upon, this is so awful and I feel so bad and I apologize to everybody here, but this is the only way I know how to describe it. Have you ever come upon a oh, I don't even, a very illegal, it's a puppy meal for imps. I'm just gonna say it.
It's a puppy
Aw.
mill for imps.
Yeah, like you just have like you know, kind of like cages stacked upon each other. Like you hear like the chittering of like imps kind of like in the back.
Free the imps. Free them.
That kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm not a part of PETA. I don't give a shit about imps.
Jesus Christ. Imp,
I'd
In
actually.
the arms.
Sorry, Sarah McLaughlin. No effect.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have like the sad puppy-eyed imps and the little imps that are like crying and
Honestly,
shivering.
imps are like disgusting, loathsome little creatures, and I can't stand them. So, yeah.
like,
They
and
give-
they're like, that's in like the yard. Like you can see that in the yard. And there is a figure kind of cloaked and covered in like a very, very large hood, kind of like tending to them, like essentially sweeping up imp poop, from like the bottom and checking like the water feeders and things like that.
See, they have water. They're fine.
Yeah, you kind of like roll me a perception real quick, Ty.
Perception. Whatever that is for me. Ooh, I'm actually proficient in that.
I mean, you definitely notice that the alley fair, she kind of stops and she looks very curiously at this cloaked figure, and her nose like twitches, and and for the first time you see her smile, and she has like that very similar like toothy grin her sister has when, you know, she sees something that she really likes. But she turns and she rings the doorbell, and answering the door is an elf woman, but it's unlike an elf you've ever seen before. It's not a drow, it's not an Eldarin. She is bald and gray toned, but it's like she's just off, right? Like incredibly off. Like, you know, even kind of looks very, but also natural and occurring to this world. And she opens the door and she's like, Alifair, good, you're here. I have very, very strong shipment for you. Fresh eggs didn't touch the cages yet. And she like turns and she looks at you, Ty, and she's like, you have new help?
He's like, I'm not the hired help, Chrome Dome. I'm just here to lend a hand.
He is quite rude. He is quite rude. I mean, you would have a freeing sensation if you just shaved your head, beautiful. I'm telling you right now that you'll get.
So he's
great
just like,
grace.
he's like perfectly coiffed hair. It's like, how dare you?
You see, it's not nice when it's back at you, is it not? By the way, is his name Buffoon?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's a middle name, okay? I didn't choose this.
Ah, I see. You had stupid parents, or very intelligent ones that predicted your life. Very interesting.
I mean, somewhere down the line, someone fucked a demon, so probably not the brightest line. Yeah.
Anyway, come inside. I have tea brewing. I will have my new attendant to help you out. Buffoon, Alifair, please sit. There's tea. What do you take? What do you take in your tea, buffoon? Buffoon, what do you take in your tea?
Tea mostly.
Oh, yeah, well, and she kind of, like, she claps her hands, and the cloaked figure runs over. Yeah, you hear him breathe. It's like, what can I get for you, mistress? And she's like, we have 3 teas to pour. Thank you very much, Vin. You are very good. And he's like, yes, okay. Absolutely. 3 teas coming up. Yes, mistress, thank you. And he, bows and it, rushes into... And it's... I say he because you hear a masculine voice. You can roll another perception if you're trying to get a good look at him. Kai?
Hmm?
You can roll...
Sorry, I didn't catch that
you
last
can
one.
roll another perception if you're trying to get a good look at him.
Okay, yes. I was gonna ask, but I was just gonna try and pull his hood down, but perception works better.
Oh, you can try to pull his hood off if you want. That's up to you.
We'll see if the perception works out.
So as he bows and he lifts up, first of all you see his hands and they have this shine, this scaly shine to them. They're humanoid hands. You know, they look like human hands, but there's this little silver scaly gleam to them. And as you he lifts his head up, you see a human face, but again kind of with the scales kind of perpetuating kind of like this, and he has glowing blue eyes, and he kind of like you almost has black horns sticking out from his head, and this white long silver hair that comes longer than my hair. And you know, that's kind of what you see in this instant as he rushes and goes to get the tea ready, and you see Allie Fair kind of smile, and she's like, so how much for the new attendant? And you know, Marley is like, no, that one's mine. You can't have it. You can't have it. It's mine. He fell. He came out of the lake and onto my doorstep. He's mine now. Thank you. I teach him everything he knows.
Is he dragonborn or or young tea?
Spell. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember if spell skills are in 5th edition.
Yeah. You can make a nature check. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I'm a part. I'm good at everything.
Val, I sent you a message.
On what?
Discord.
Okay. No. Oh. No, doesn't. Does not.
Okay.
Would not sense one. Yeah, no, he's definitely, shut up, Microsoft account problems. He looks too human to be a dragonborn. He has, human features and a face. But, you know, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility that, you know, that he's part dragon in any sort of the way.
Isn't that just a dragonborn? I'm so confused.
Not technically.
Oh, fuck.
Basically, there is half dragons or draconic sorcerers. I think is the hint there.
So you Marley kind of ushers you in as her little dragon boy servant starts to serve you guys tea, and you see as it's being served, you know, he's asking, what kind of flavor would you like?
Flavor? I just thought it was tea. I thought tea only came in
Oh,
one
there's
flavor.
all kinds of flavors. There's chamomile, there's lemon ginger. Where I'm from, we really had this great kind of a peachy flavor. What would you like?
Peach sounds lovely.
As he he kind of waves his hands, a little magic appears as he precipitates the hot water out. And we just had a little burp in the internet. Looks like it's back. He precipitations like the water, and it becomes like a peach flavored tea for you.
Cool.
He's like, thanks. God, I can't remember how to pronounce this name real quick. Marlia taught me this. She's got some pretty good tricks. I didn't know I could do magic until very recently. But
Marlia?
Yeah.
Is that what you?
Yeah.
Marlia.
yeah, Marlia, yeah. She's got some interesting magic. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. And you hear her kind of laugh. It's like, Vin, this is why I keep him around. He's so flattering. Like, just absolutely precious. Isn't he precious? Yes, he's very precious. How much do you want for him? He's not for sale. And that kind of stuff. And you kind of end up in a very nice, like, gossipy conversation, Ty, pretty much about how the day has been, and it's ladies having tea.
I was having a fucking blast. Okay.
Like.
Has anybody said his name yet?
No.
It's fucking Ed. God damn it.
I know.
Ty wasn't there, alright?
No, he
I
wasn't.
know, that's what sucks. That's why it's freaking had the character ask you to go get it because you haven't met him. Fuck. Oh god.
But yeah, he just stands there very, very politely. His hood's off at this point because he's inside, so he's not worried about anyone looking at him. And you can definitely see clearly that, he looks like a teenager, probably about 17 years old. And he has, again, the long white hair. He has, like, a torn, like, underneath his cloak, he's naked. It's like nobody has actually given him clothes or anything, but he just looks very happy to be there. You do notice, however, some of his scales, like some of the silver in his scales, are kind of dulled a little bit, and you can make an insight on why you think that is, but that's up to you. But for the most part, you know that sometimes when dragons spend time in the Shadowfell, things affect them. It affects everything that spends time in the Shadowfell.
You should probably not stay here.
Oh, well, I kind of, I don't mind it here.
Well, Ty's is going to very slowly and very simply explain that the longer he stays here, the more fucked up he's gonna get.
He just kind of like chuckles and rubs the back of his neck. He's like, I don't really have anywhere else to go,
I mean, like, kid, it's a big wild world out there. You can go literally anywhere and do anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Hey, stick with me, kid.
It's not that. I've made some mistakes, and I'm here now, and I think it's just best that I stay here. Look in my eye. I really want to continue this conversation, but Addie's got to pee really bad. So we're going to just take a minute to get a bio break real quick, and I'm going to cut to essentially the other characters when we get back. So,
Okay.
or we'll see what happens.
Myron is mad because this is one of my character's main missions in this campaign.
I'm
It's
like,
to find Evan.
that's my reaction.
Wait till I get back. Like, oh man, I met this weird dude. Looked like a part dragon. I don't know. I can't remember what his name was. It started
We're
with an
going
E.
back
It
right
started
now.
with an E or something.
will
You're all just like
fight.
mother.
Shell will raise this town with that boy. Probably. I don't know. She's still kind of good, I guess.
He was like, oh no, it's just some stupid teenager. And you're like, God damn it.
Damn it. No, she's just gonna turn into a crow and fly right over there and be like, we gotta go. Don't trust a DM. No,
You
I'm
never trust a DM.
No. She will put your character's plot hook there. Yay. Okay, everybody knows that I'm a cleric and I have destroy and turn undead, right? I don't know if anybody got that out of character. That's what I was been trying to do.
Mhm.
Trying to get alone time with it. I was trying to separate everybody off from one person to take care of them.
Trying to think, because I don't know if you're at the.
What? I mean, I have spells against undead, just in general.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that with the turn undead feature. Okay, you do. I was
Yeah.
like, because it's at 5th level you gain destroy undead.
Yeah, that's if his CR level is a half or lower. If it's not half or lower, it should be able to still turn undead.
I'd just say that I'm not saying that this is the exact case,
Mm-hmm.
but be careful. There are a surprising number of undead that have turn resistance.
I already said I'm taking him off to a secluded place. That's what I was indicating with Evil. So that's I was I'm gonna take him away from everything.
Yeah, no,
Try him out.
I'm getting what you're saying, but I'm saying that if you do try and turn, I'm saying that there's a surprising number of undead that have turn resistance.
Yeah.
That
Like-
have what? That have what?
Just
Turn
immunity or resistance to turn.
Yeah,
Well, if
Which
that
means that-
happens, I'm never trusting the DM. So
Are you asking what has turn resistance?
no. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. It's fine, Val. It's fine.
Uh,
It's fine. Everybody shush.
I mean, can I just try and persuade this stupid teenager that staying in the Shadowfell is a dumb idea for creatures who are, not native to the Shadowfell?
you can try. And
I am back, by the way.
hi, welcome back. Yeah, you can try to persuade. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty good at persuasion.
I have to. I think I'll just use like whatever his job
Is that the
was.
persuasion there? Because that is amazing.
That's a
Just-
really, really good persuasion.
The Bard, ladies and gentlemen.
It's true. The bard. This is the one I really should have statted while we were there. Okay. So it's just persuasion against jaw, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, cost saving.
He kind of like, You're okay, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, okay. So he looks at you with like a really like sad look on his face, and he's like, I know it's not a great idea. In fact, I know it's a bad idea. That's kind of the point. I don't deserve anything better than the worst.
Ah,
Okay, grab this precious muffin by the ear and drag him out.
Ty's gonna like punch him on the shoulder
Ah!
and be like, "Look, kid, you can mope all you want, but if you don't do what you like when you like it, you're just going to live in regret the rest of your life."
I told
And
you
then-
he's not for sale!
Just ignoring, and just be like, listen, like living in regret is pretty lame. Judging is like, speaking from experience, just the whole point I think of existence is basically to, you know, be happy and to, not to hurt other people unless they deserve it. So I mean, you're really not fulfilling either of those.
I really do deserve it, though.
Oh. Ty rolls his eyes so hard it's practically audible.
And, like, the... I'm just gonna make this happen. As you roll your eyes, the sign above you goes to, oh, please.
Just... He's like, listen, kids, like, you know what? Why don't you just... It's like, go back to the leave the Shadowfell, because you're going to probably die horribly here. Let's be real, that's what happens. It's a Shadowfell. And just go and do something good. I think that's a better penance than, dying horribly in slavery, essentially.
But I am doing something good. I've made bigger cages for the imps.
I mean, let's be real here, kid. This is not exactly a reputable organization to be working for. I know it, you know it, she knows it.
She knows it.
You see the two ladies, like, shrug. It's like, it's reputable down here, Sonny. Are you seriously trying to get my servant to leave me after I have saved his life, after I mended his weapons, after I have taught him the ways of the ethereal plane? You want him to leave me? Do you plan on taking his place?
No.
Well, I'm gonna need something to take his place, because he is the best hired help I've ever had. And by hired, I mean he's indentured to me until he pays off his debt, which he is not yet. So
We do have a large amount of money.
not on, well, yeah, you do have a large amount of money. Cool. Yeah.
Rob bought herself a bag of holding.
But you're not there, so...
Yeah, I know. But Ty would know that.
She's like, Vin, go ahead, my dear, and get the eggs for our guests so that they can be on their way and stop bothering us. Yes, mistress, of course, mistress. And he, like, bows and he leaves and he is, like, has, like, a...
Be bowing to you, Evan.
And
Not
has,
out there.
and has, like, a crate. It has a crate, of very, very well-placed little tiny imp eggs. I've decided that imps reproduce by eggs in this world, so like they're like platypuses. They're mammals that lay eggs. So he comes back with the crate and hands it to you, and it's like, I really, really thank you, man, but I gotta, it's just not time yet, right?
He's like, all right, I understand that. Before I do leave, two things. First of all, is like any messages you want me to pass along. Once I get, back up topside.
No one wants to hear from me.
Nah. You don't have like a mother.
My.
He's gonna lay the guilt on. He's like, really? You don't think your mother, your own mother who raised you from baby, wants to hear from you?
Well, my mom thinks I'm dead already.
You think she would be upset to hear you're not dead? She's gonna be like, son of a bitch is supposed to be in the ground, and now he comes and tells me he's still alive? What an asshole.
Yeah, that would have been, I don't think her heart can handle it.
Oh.
Dead, but whatever.
He's gonna be so much happier to hear you're not dead. Trust me on this one.
You know what, he has time to think about any messages he wants to save, because you're going to be here a couple of days until the boat gets here anyway, right?
What's your name, kid, anyways?
Huh?
I said, what's your name, kid, anyways?
I still didn't hear quite what you said.
What? I was asking his name.
Oh, he's like, oh, I call by Vin now.
Now?
Yeah, it's, I don't know, like, the name kind of sounded stupid, and, I just go by Vin.
Then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Oh. Typhicles.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Typhicles. And he kind of, like, touches you, and he's like, oh, man, you're warm. That's really cool. And he's, like, really cold, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's, like, you know how, like, when you're, like, super hot? Like, I mean, you know exactly how this feels. You know how, like, when my cold hands touch you? And that stinging sensation that happens, like, when something touches you? Like, that's what it feels like.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I will raise this town, Val. I will change alignment. I'm so mad.
Brava's already neutral evil.
You guys don't know he's here yet. Like,
I will raise this town.
just for anyone watching, like, they thought Evan was dead, pretty much at the season finale of last year. He was never.
And one of the goals beginning of the season, one of the main goals for my character is to find Evan.
Yeah. So, and he is a half dragon boy. So, he turned into a dragon for a while, and he's essentially in his actual.
He's not better. He's in the Underdark. We're all in the Underdark.
He's okay. He's not undead. We're in the Shadowfell. He's not undead.
Okay,
it's just
whatever.
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
bad.
not undead. It's just that he is a silver dragon, so he's cold to the touch because he's just cold affiliated.
We're all fucked.
Yeah. So anyway, you're handed this crate with all of the eggs in it. It's not terribly heavy, but they're very well like placed. Since Evan has been here, he's done a really good job at taking care of these little imp babies, especially this particular shipment. And Alifair pays Marlia, and you guys are kind of on your way back. And what is everyone else doing?
Okay, I know what I'm doing. First I'm gonna go to Rob. I'm like, well, since Typhicles is taking care of Alifair and Ajax is with Yzma, maybe you should go talk to Viola while I go on my date. Watch over her. Wink, wink, wink. Brava. Hyperventilating.
Brava's just like leaning away. It's like,
You should go take care and help Valio. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go on my Minotaur date. Okay, Yzma, how do I take the Minotaur with me?
So the Minotaur is currently working right now. Yeah, he's currently working, but you can talk to Viola if you want to. She's also working, but she's, mostly being this strangely charismatic old lady, like hunchback old lady, as she's going, like, sort of going from cage to cage and giving off, like, scary stories to some of the children that are like oohing and awing at the Manticore and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Can I roll nature to see if she's telling the whole truth about them?
Sure. You can roll nature or even insight.
No, I'll just roll nature.
Okay. She's not lying about what they do, but she's just being very exaggerating in all of, like...
Like, is she leaving out any nitty-gritty details?
No, because it's more scary not to leave out the details.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
you're essentially a part of a sideshow right now.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
so because I would have told even more about it. So,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I go to Viola when she actually has like a free moment, maybe between each tour or something. I'm like, um, is Andy free? Your daughter Esma said I can like take it for like a ride.
She kind of like stops. It's like, not during working hours, child. Please.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait then.
Like, what is wrong with you? Don't. Listen, why don't you help me out? There's a crowd standing next to the beholder. Why don't you go over there and you talk to that crowd at the
Okay.
beholder? Like you,
Okay.
like we're here for a couple of days. Earn your keep.
Okay, I will. I mean, I know you pretty much were honest about everything, so I go over there and I
I've
go over
never
there.
seen such rude guests before. I give them free ride. You guys,
I just walk
like,
over to the
yeah,
beholder.
she just, like,
See,
rants,
the
like.
beholder seems more polite than her right now.
Well, I mean,
He's not undead. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, neither is she.
I mean, but like
Mm-hmm.
everybody else seems to not have a problem with that.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I go to the beholder. Do I have to roll another nature hit check for the
Brava's
beholder?
going to move over to where Chill is and sort of head her off and walk with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your.
Nature?
Yeah, you can
history.
roll. You can roll history on a beholder.
Can I roll nature?
It's not an. It's a sentient being.
Okay, so history be more.
Yeah,
I mean, 15.
it's not bad. You know a decent amount. Like if you look up beholder in the monster manual, you pretty much know everything but its stat block.
Okay.
It's not, because all beholders have different stat blocks. It's just your basic beholder. It's not undead. It's it's evil as fuck. Like, it does its thing. It has a lot of eyes. And as you are describing
Can
whatever.
I say this quote that's in the monster manual?
Yes, go ahead.
And at one point I'm like, well, every beholder thinks it's the epitome of beholder kind, and the only thing that it fears is that it might be wrong.
As you say that, like, you just kind of feel all of its eyes like turn to you, and in the back of your head you hear, every step you take, every move you make.
I'm already uncomfortable. I turn to it and I give it like I'm dead inside stare, and I go, I'm already the most uncomfortable.
Every
I've
breath
ever in my
you
fucking life.
take, every
So-
time you take.
No,
I'll be
Val,
watching you. I know, but
Val,
okay.
listen. I
Okay.
am already the most uncomfortable I've ever been in my whole life. You can't make this any worse.
Well, you're not. It's not gonna get any better.
That's all right. I've accepted that. Yeah.
It's not
Moving on to the next
Hey,
part.
moving. Ajax, what are you doing?
I want to get away from this woman as quickly and as easily as possible.
Oh, but Ajax, I could use you. You're so strong. Can you help me lift up this large box here and take it and dump it into the lake?
Why do you need it dumped into the lake?
Well, that's where all of the manure goes.
Gross.
Blinks a couple of times. I dare to even ask why you throw manure into the lake.
Well, you don't just throw shit on the street.
Yes, but one does not need to necessarily poison the water supply.
Did you not see their excellent filtration system that they had?
No.
That's because it doesn't exist.
Again, poisoning water supply. Bad.
Well, if you don't want to dump it into water, that's fine. And she's still just please. It's the smell is chasing away our patrons. And when you come back, we're going to have a long talk about the intimate relations between phallic objects and tongues.
Yes, then I must ask all of the questions.
Oh, you have questions to ask. I am happy and excited to answer your questions.
I would rather this not happen. He grabs the box and starts walking off in a random direction.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Okay. Shit stinks.
Okay, cool. So you don't see or meet anyone of significance on your walk to find places. But you kind of find essentially a dumpster in an alley. And there's like other boxes of crap, some literal, some not. And you're welcome to put your stuff there if you want.
I will put the shit there, yes.
Okay. And as you are sort of walking back, you see Alifair and Tyre also walking back to the caravan. And this has been y'all have been working a good 6 hours working or gone. It was a very long visit with Maralia. And you guys kind of all like reconvene in a way, and the curtains are being drawn over the cages again because it's and Mama Viola is starting to shoo children away, like shush, come back tomorrow, shush, not now. And the end of the workday is thus done. What would you all like to do? What would you all like to talk about? I know you want to go on a Minotaur date.
Yeah, I gotta go on my Minotaur date. I just gotta, how do I make him come with me?
I mean, you can walk over and try to talk to him.
Okay, I'll walk over and try to talk to him. Hey, so, I don't know. Esma said we can try a little date. Would you be interested?
He just sort of like tilts his head and he looks over at Esma and she's giving 2 thumbs up. Like, kind of like that. And he turns to you and he nods because again he doesn't have a tongue, so he can't talk.
Okay, I put my...
You also notice like he doesn't have one of his eyes, right?
Yeah, no, she showed me his eye, but she has.
Yeah.
So I loop my arm around his arm, and I try not to flinch because it's an undead fucking arm.
It's so clammy and disgusting and like kind of slimy.
I say a prayer to the Raven Queen in my head because fuck this shit. And I start taking them away from kind of civilization to find like a secluded like outflow of like trees or something.
There's no trees. It's pretty
like a
very.
cave, anything?
You can take him to like. Go ahead and roll me investigation
Okay.
to see if there's anywhere for you to take this guy. You just keep looking around, and I mean, as far as nature goes, it doesn't really exist. But at one point you feel like a little, like he kind of like tugs at you, and he points to a building, and there's a sign on this building, and it says, The Awful Hands Cafe.
Okay.
I was hoping like we could like jump to like the thing. Is this gonna be private or? I'm so bad.
I mean, this is a cafe. This
He
is
wa-
part of the date. You got yourself into this.
I mean, I guess we could go inside.
You guys go inside of this, of the Awful Hands Cafe, and watch Spirit mute yourself real quick, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. You guys go in, and, there's a couple of people there, and there is, a dark-skinned man standing kind of like behind the cafe bar, wearing only an apron.
Okay.
And he's like, welcome, travelers. Oh, Andy, it's you. How's it going? And he's like, welcome. What can I get you? What can I get you guys? The usual Andy, right?
What is going on? Very nervous.
And he's a
I'm pulling
human
down
man.
My
Yeah.
Wendigo skull head thing a bit more to hide my face.
That is an excellent mask, and as you, kind of look behind the wall, you notice he has a lot of masks on his wall, and he's like, tell me, you wouldn't happen to be from, the surface, or the other realm, would you?
Yeah, I also have this, I forget what the wolf is called that we killed, in first campaign.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls it out of her bag of holding. I also have this one.
Oh, that's really, I used to be famous up top. Before the calamity happened that whooshed me here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, is it this guy?
Wait, what guy? And what's your name?
Not this guy, is it?
He goes, oh, my name is Chaz Sex Machine.
Oh my god, damn it!
Oh, I never met him.
You
Only you, Kyrie did.
But you definitely recognize the name from the signed mask that Rava has.
Oh, my friend Rava bought a mask from you once with her girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you know what? I remember when that cute little elf lady came in and she was mesmerized, and he does a little but I don't do that anymore. I have he's like I opened this cafe and I'm a barista now
But why are you naked?
because I'm Chaz Sex Machine.
Okay, valid point. I've never been here. I like this place.
Is it like a bikini cafe?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Everyone looks really cold. I mean, $10, German. Yeah, no, so as, he's talking, though, one of, his workers, which is just, again, a human girl, kind of, you hear, a sigh, and you put the, puts two, foamy drinks in front of you, and, she's like, sorry about my boss, he's mostly here to bring in, those of us,
we used to have a elvish, other elvish woman that traveled with us that would be naked constantly, so it's not the problem.
Oh, okay, well,
I'm not uncomfortable because of that, no.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, anyway, here you go,
Okay, great. Can we have privacy, please?
Privacy?
Yes, please.
I mean, if you need to...
We want to talk, just please go away.
You're standing in our... You can always leave, and you kind of see Andy, and his ears... He cocks his head to the side, and he sort of motions for you to go, sit down at a table with him.
That's what I meant. I thought we were on a table already. I don't know.
No, you're the one that's standing at the coffee bar, and you're asking them to leave.
She's in character. I thought I was already sitting down. I'm sorry. Goes to the
he kind of pats your head, like it's like, you know, there, it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
What's your passive, by the way?
It's 15.
You kind of, as you like sit down though, you sort of kind of get like this weird feeling that you're being watched. It's up to you if you want to look around or whatnot. But Andy is like just sitting there, very like with his hand on the table, and he sips his his frothy drink.
This fucking doesn't work if they're undead. Fuck.
He sips his drink. Thank you, Jervin.
This doesn't work if they're undead.
It's gonna happen.
It doesn't. I don't know.
And he just looks at you expectingly, for you to start talking to him.
I'm going to touch him and cast tongues on him so he understands Orcish.
Okay.
Oh no, even better, Druidic.
Okay.
I'll make it Druidic, that's even more. And I know you can't talk to me back. I'm speaking Druidic as low as I can.
He nods.
I'm pretty... Are you happy with how you are right now?
He gives, you know, he kind of gives a shrug, but, you know, he shrugs, like, you know, it's a life, or an unlife.
Do you want to be free of this?
He, again, just kind of shrugs. He kind of pulls out, like, a pen and a napkin, and, you know, he writes down, it's like, if it wasn't for the beholder, I'd still be alive.
Okay. Are you happy with staying with these people?
You know, he writes down that he's known, Esmond since he was a calf.
But she, like, devoured part of your body and, like, everything. And...
He writes down, I consented.
Okay. Weird.
She really needed protein.
Okay.
I was already dead. I wasn't going to use it. And then he writes down, you're really pretty.
Do you want revenge?
You're gonna have to fight in a pit for me back home. I already have 3 people that want my hand, so.
He writes down, I'd die again for you.
Aww.
So cute.
Listen,
I ship it.
So do I. I took it hard.
Listen,
All of the hardness.
Here we go.
Listen, okay.
He's
an hour.
nodding. He's nodding, listening.
Okay. Do you want revenge on the beholder that did this to you?
He writes down, he's like, well, I plan on fighting it later.
Oh, you do? Okay. I really want to free everything there.
His one eye, like, gets super, super wide, and he just, like, shakes his head, like...
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Like, and he crumples up the paper, and he shakes his head, and he points to his eye socket.
Oh, she can hear or see? Does she understand Druidic?
Do they? Probably not, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
He shakes his head.
Okay, so even if they can hear, they don't know what this is unless they can cast what I casted on you.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you really fear those people then?
Um, he kind of looks to the side, he looks back at you, and he takes more of his coffee, and he points back to that one piece of paper that said he's known Esma since he was a calf.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get arrested.
Tilts his head.
You're very nice, but yeah.
He looks
It-
confused and heartbroken.
Okay, I just know if it doesn't destroy him that that should it should be turn undead.
Oh no.
So let me put up the things for turn undead. Each undead you see within 30 feet of you must make the wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails to save throw, its turn for 1 minute or until it takes damage. The creature must spend its turn trying to move far away with you as you can. If you can't willingly move, yeah, pretty much. So if he's CR half or lower and he fails, he is destroyed.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna look at his CR. Alright, well, he's not destroyed.
Okay. He still has to roll to see if he saves.
Yeah, it's what kind of save?
It is a wisdom saving throw, and he has to beat 17.
Okay. He rolled a 17 plus 3.
Okay, wow, he's wise for undead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if he detects it if I cast it. No, it doesn't say.
Yeah, it
Does it
doesn't
say-
say that it's like detected or anything.
Okay,
you do have to
he might have
present. You might have to. Do you have to present? Do your holy symbol to do it?
My holy symbol is literally like a wolf bone totem
Okay.
with like, so like it's
Mhm.
nothing obscure than what she already has on her.
Yeah.
And she uses it to prey on and everything.
I mean, here's the thing though. That being said, you see some of like the other like people stand up in the cafe and just run out, and Chaz
Okay.
is like incredibly confused. He's like, "Yo, where are you guys going? You didn't pay!" Like,
Oh my god! I speak.
and as one
normal
of them
now.
like stands up as to run away, it explodes. Like,
There must be something in the coffee. I know the coffee. Don't drink the coffee. What's in your
oh my god!
They're just all undead.
Somebody has poisoned the coffee.
Oh my god, who poisoned my coffee? Oh man! and, and Andy stands up and grabs his axe and looks around and like gets between you and the rest of the building, like to protect you, like for whatever is gonna come after you. Like, just
What can I summon? What can I summon? Hold on. I have a list. No.
and there's just some like crazy mayhem going on.
I leave for 15 goddamn minutes.
God, what is my thing for that? Hold on. I gotta freaking look at stuff. I'm sorry, making everything go to shit. Okay. Hold on. I gotta look up stuff. Hold on. What is? Is a centaur a beast or a monstrosity?
A minotaur is a monstrosity, but he's classified as an undead right now. Oh, a centaur.
No,
A centaur. Now that centaurs are playable races, they're considered humanoids.
Oh,
They're
great.
fae.
They're fae. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, my conjured animals are technically fae.
I would not
No.
say you can conjure a centaur. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how about griffin?
Let's see what a griffin
I'm trying to remember what it is. So
A
I
griff.
think it's a
believe-
monstrosity because it's an amalgamation of a
Yeah,
bunch of
griffin is a monstrosity. A hippogriff is also
there's
a
like
monstrosity.
monstrosity.
Yeah.
great. I have nothing.
How about a dire bear?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I have a dire bear at this level, though. That's my question. Wait, maybe I do.
There you can. I think you can summon a plesiosaur, can't you?
I summon a plesiosaur. And it's there for an hour. See, look, that's crazy.
Everyone looks around. They're like, "How'd she get out the lake?" Like,
We must work together to push it back in. There must be some ill magic going here. Like, there's someone.
and, like Andy runs out and Chaz runs out and like everyone sort of runs out and that poor summoned plesiosaur is like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
I solved the mystery.
The real mystery? Huh?
I'm the real mystery.
okay. So after everyone runs out of the cafe to go check on this summoned plesiosaur that you make, you run out. Roll me a dex save, please.
Oh god, what did I do?
13. Ooh. So you run out and you're slightly not paying attention to exactly what's in front of you. So someone else is kind of also running and y'all like kind of collide into each other. You don't fall back, but it gets you a couple of steps back and you meet eyes and you see this scaly boy. And he seems very familiar, and his eyes are like super wide as he realizes, and he just says, "Shell?"
I put my hands on his back. We need to go, and I grab his hand and we start running.
But the plesiosaur is out of the lake.
No, that's mine. That's mine. Don't worry, that's my friend.
Wait, what?
That's fine. See, watch, and I'll click my, I'll break.
But I need my caramel macchiato. I had to come pick it up for.
No, it's poisoned. It's poisoned. People exploded. It's poisoned.
No, that's okay. I'm not what are you doing down here?
We got trapped. Saragas is like hates us, and I'm trying to free all the animals in the zoo.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Also, people have been looking for you. People miss you and love you, and you need to come back, please.
He like kind of yanks his hands like out of you.
Fucking use my
Who needs to strike check?
I need the strike check because
Okay.
I will go up against him.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, never mind. If he natural ones it, I'm gonna fucking hit.
I mean, I do have nat ones. I have 2 left.
Then, it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I was just throwing that out there that it was there.
He has a strength modifier, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna laugh it's that one though.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a nat 1, it's probably still gonna. I mean, it's like it's a grapple check on your end, so it's a contested strength. I just gotta. I didn't completely write down his stuff, so I'm just gonna use his old stuff for right
I'm
now.
sorry I have derailed this, guys. That's just not my plan. My plan was to kill the Minotaur.
But he's such a good boy.
Now he wants to be my boy. This goes against. He goes against everything that my religion.
How can you deny true
And
love?
plus, I need to show you the commission somebody's doing of like the guy she
Oh,
does end up
man.
with.
I mean, there's no way. He's got like an 8, so plus
Yeah,
he,
no.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he he has an 8 minimum.
Yeah,
On it.
no, I
He's
gotcha.
gonna like kind of
So-
yank his hand away.
I fall backwards.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Shell. I can't go back.
Okay, why?
Are you traveling with that tiefling?
Yeah, Technoplease.
Yeah, that guy. I kind of went into a spiel with him about it too, because he came and met me with the imp babies.
Okay, what spiel?
You should talk to him. I really do have to pick up my mistress's coffee.
No.
No, like we really, like I really do have to pick up her stuff. She gets really cranky without her caffeine. She really likes
Why?
only.
Why do you want to stay here? No. You have to tell me, or else I'm gonna.
Nope. Hold person.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, he is a half dragon, so he's a humanoid. A whiz save. Okay.
Yeah, wisdom. He has to be to 17.
He nat won it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going.
And he, as you do that, and you hold him, you know, he's just like, what are you doing, Shell?
You? Okay. We fucked up the world. We all did. We all need to fix it. You need to fix it. We're doing it together. If you stay down here, you are a fucking coward.
Holy crap.
Wow. You should.
Be okay.
You okay now?
Are you okay now?
Like, this is the emotional emotions. As Shell mobs the shit out of Evan. He kind of like, you see his eyes kind of start to like well up, and in like that moment, you see something like shift and change in Evan, to kind of escape your hold person.
God. Shit, is he transforming?
It's almost, it's his form becomes spectral. And you just sort of see, like, sort of like his skeleton, and he's slightly elevated. You can roll an Arcana check if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
It almost seems like he jumped planes. In a
What?
weird, interesting way. And he sort of like floats through you almost as if it was a ghost. And he's like, Shell, you should come to Marlia's. If you could pay off my debt, I can probably go.
Okay, hold on real quick. Where is that? Why is it not here? Oh, there it is. Real quick, Eyes of the Grave.
He's not undead at all.
Okay.
But he's kind of like on this weird, it's like a magical ability. He's on like the cusp of like the ethereal plane, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, Rava probably has a lot of money. I gave away most of my money to, like, you know, rebuild things and have havens, because you're not there, you need help. So.
Just make things worse, and he kind of, without his caramel macchiato, just sort of floats away. But at least you know he's there now, and you can go yell at Ty for not telling you.
Okay. Do I have to sneak past the commotion? Because I did break concentration on making that plesiosword there. I assume people were trying to like heave, and then like they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna stealth pass. Oh, come on, Mom. Okay, Mom. I'm talking about Shell's mom, because she's my favorite rogue.
Yeah.
Like,
You, as you're trying to stealth away, you hear as Andy calls out to you. Like, he rolled a nat.
He broke his heart.
He rolled a nat 20. As he's trying to, as he's pushing on the plesiosaur as hard as he can, trying to get it into the water.
Plesiosaur is gone because I can't.
It poofs. Oh god, it poofs away, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Oh my
my gosh, guys, there must be like some kind of warlock like around here.
He douche, 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 and he grabs onto you in a slimy, and he's like,
Can you please put me down now?
no!
Okay, can you at least take me back to the camp with everybody else?
He cradles you bridal style back towards the camp.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, I need to have
Before-
sex with my female suitor when I get back.
As you guys, as that's all happening, back at the camp, first of all, there's a whole bunch of commotion because the children are no longer interested in what's behind the curtains because someone's like, "There's a plesiosaur!"
And people exploded.
People exploded, and you kind of even hear the whispers. It's like, "Oh, only clerics can do that. Oh, is there a cleric? Oh no!" Like there's like those kind of whispers, and
Thank God I look nothing like a cleric.
so Ajax, like you're with Esma, like and probably Ty, like you guys are probably just kind of hanging out, and it's kind of like almost all of a sudden, Esma like stiffens up, right? And she looks over at you, Ajax, and above her head, an eye floats up and it opens and it stares down at you. And
Blinks.
she's like, Ajax, why does Shell want to keep secrets?
What do you mean?
She speaks to languages, and she scared Andy. We're having a little bit of an internet burp, but it's not too bad. Ajax, do y'all not like us? Have we not been kind to you?
I won't say that you haven't not been kind to us. You have been very caring in the manner that you have provided. Wait, why am I talking like this? Ajax doesn't talk like that. I was like, hold on.
You're under a spell, Ajax.
No, it's just I have like my cleric talks like that somewhat. Anyway, he kind of shrugs and says, I mean, you've been fairly reasonable, quite nice. I mean, other than fighting a undead dragon thing, construct, whatever it was,
Well, we named him Franklin.
he just stops, looks slightly baffled, gives a thumbs up. But at this point, Shell has, I mean, I understand, that she wants to free the,
God damn it, Ajax! That's okay, keep going. It's
I mean,
alright.
they kind of know already.
yeah, I mean, you weren't so subtle about it.
Yeah, I
want-
know, you're right.
Rob is
want-
just like, this plan is terrible.
Yeah.
She wants to free the,
The kidding?
sideshow, I suppose you could say. And I can't blame her, not for freeing the things like that. That's free enterprise, I understand. The strong controls weak, all that, but the amount of undead, we're not used to the amount of undead around here, and it's kind of concerning for us.
So she wants to hurt us because she's surrounded by undead?
maybe not in that sense, but
But we're not undead. But if she doesn't like the undead, why does she want to date Andy?
Ajax blinks. Wait, she wanted to date Andy?
Well, they went on a date together.
Huh. I'd have no absolute clue why she would want to do this.
She looks over at Ra and Typhocles. If Shell doesn't like the undead, why did she want to date Andy?
He actually kind of looks genuinely confused.
She looks genuinely confused.
Wait, Rob is there, right?
Yes. Rama
Just like,
and Ty are there. Mm-hmm.
I have a crush on a crossbow.
Ajax snorts.
You have a... How does that work?
I'm gonna pull out Beatrix.
Beatrix opens... Oh, God! Why are we still down here? What the fuck? Didn't you guys figure out how to leave yet? Why? Listen, when I want it to be a dark and cold place, I don't actually like dark and cold places. I like bright, fiery... Like, this is the wrong realm. We're in the wrong realm. Fuck! Put me back! It's
No
too
shit.
dreary.
You think we not know that?
It's too fucking dreary out here.
Rob is just gonna, like, give her a little pat. I'm sorry.
No,
You can go back to sleep now.
God, it's just disturbing me. Ugh. And, like, she's like, oh, how much for that?
She's not for sale.
Oh, you sure? Mama Viola pays very well.
I'm very sure.
And she's gonna reach up and cover the eye. She's like, let's hope Mama didn't see that.
Wait, what?
What did she say?
Let's hope Mama didn't see that.
Oh. They all can... Oh, shit, they all can see. Oh, shit.
Ty, you can roll an Arcana check. You would kind of have maybe now some inklings.
Do an Arcana
Yeah.
check, 23.
Yeah,
that's
you know that within a hag coven, there's usually an eye that they use to pretty much see everything with.
Well, there's more than just Beatrix. So maybe you'll find one of the others.
Do you have any clues?
Beatrix.
No.
She moves her hand away from the eye.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you need to roll a deception.
Like, she's thinking of any of the others that are...
Yeah, you know her brother.
You know where her brother and you know where Nexroth is.
Actually, technically, no, we do not know where Nexroth
You have a
is.
clue
That's
to
true.
where Nexroth is, but you have to still roll a deception. Because you do know.
I mean,
And
yeah,
you
we know where
also
Nexroth is.
know exactly where Lilith is. I would like to point that out as well.
Oh, yeah, I have one. I have
She
one.
is with you.
She actually isn't thinking of Lilith. She's thinking
Yeah,
of weapons.
But go ahead
So-
still. I still need you to roll deception.
yeah, it's gonna take
Shit.
She's like she sort of stops and she's thinking.
One.
Want her in that one? See if you can. I don't know.
I
what
did.
happened.
I already rolled.
Let's try to do it before the roll.
I already rolled, and her insight is a +6, so...
Oh, shit. We would have made it by one.
Yeah,
No,
it would have made it. It would have met it.
if it's a +6, 6 + 1 is 7.
That's true.
She kind of looks at you, she's like, I don't understand. We have just...
Let me clarify then.
No,
There's a few that we've met, but all of them are spoken for.
I mean,
As far as the ones that are currently unknown, we don't have any clues. And I'm not at liberty to disrupt those who are
In possession.
in possession of those without their express permission. Because that's just rude.
Yep.
Okay, why didn't you say that at first? I don't understand. Why everyone wants to lie to us?
She was actually going to say that, and then you told me to roll deception.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Still, she's very
I'm
confused.
I'm not trying to lie. That was my first impulse to try to say that, because I was thinking of the other ones, and then my brain went the other way, and
I still don't understand. We've been so... I've never had such rude guests before. Right, Mama? She looks at the eye. I thought they liked me. I guess I'll have to find friends elsewhere. As like Esma in the eye, the eye just closes and kind of poofs away. And Esma like leaves the three of you there. As Shell comes back being whisked there with Andy in in his arms.
You really need to put me down right now.
He puts you down and it's like
Okay, I pat his arm. Good job. Very good job. Thank you very much.
he's trying to kiss you.
No. I do not consent.
just not intervene.
He stops and he's like, wait a moment.
Not on the first date.
Not on their first date. No. I already told you. I already told you have to fight in a pit to prove your worth because that's how my clan is. Yeah, exactly. Find the beholder. Find the beholder. Okay, I can't understand you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go over here.
The Minotaur doesn't have his tongue, guys, so that's why.
Yeah.
Ty's just there, just like shaking his head. He's so disappointed
I
in
go
you.
to Evan's here. Points to Ty. Why the fuck did you tell me Evan's here?
His name's Ven.
Evan. He's a
Well, he told me his name's Ven. He's a
Evan.
sulky, petulant little child, and I honestly got a little tired of dealing with him.
Yeah. We gotta go get him right now. We gotta go. Get all the money you have, because we have to pay for him.
What's the big deal? He's just like some stupid kid.
He is like pretty much the heir to like multiple kingdoms.
Ajax sighs. He stands up. Yeah, we have to go get him.
I love Ajax.
We have to go get him.
Wait,
Other
what's his name?
Evan.
Evan.
Ty like flips through his book. Alright.
Yeah, Ty, yeah, roll me an intelligence check, please.
Cause he's her brother, I think, right?
Evan is Joe's first cousin.
Cousin. Okay, I couldn't remember the
And
Yeah.
she is looking for him too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'll DM you in Zoom.
Yep. That's why Ajax sighs and says we have to go get him.
Bravo,
Yeah.
stand up. Fine.
Yeah, because I don't have any money. Well, I do, but like I'm trying to save the diamonds in case. By the way, we need more diamonds. We need to look around here to see if there's any diamonds so I can save us from dying.
Probably not, considering where we are, but noted.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, I guess we're all heading towards the imp place.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, sure. I need another quick bio break, you guys. So I need another quick bio break before we kind of get through the next 20 minutes here. clearly another very roleplay heavy session, but it's been amazing. I'm having a great time.
I'm so sorry for everything, and
No.
I'm sorry how long that took.
No, I don't think anyone else is, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I will be back in like 5-10 minutes. I gotta go check on something. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
I ship it. I ship it.
I really don't.
This is horrible. I love it.
I really don't.
I know, that's exactly my feel on it.
The thing is, the guy that I know she's gonna end up with, that's one of her suitors, is half Goliath, and half orc, and he is mute himself. It's not that he had his tongue cut out or anything. He's just mute, and they do sign to each other and everything. And it's cute. And he does carry her with one of his arms a lot, and like he likes to talk. He likes little birds to land on his hands, so he's like a very gentle giant orc. But like, if
So
something,
basically,
yeah,
he's a Disney princess.
he's a Disney princess. Except
Oh my
if
goodness.
like Shell's in trouble, he goes like orc rage.
I mean,
Awesome.
so a Disney
'Cause he-
princess.
He is he's a berserker.
So a Disney princess.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys haven't asked Ty to like take them for the team and try and seduce one of these hags.
No, that's okay because Ajax already naturally doing it.
Ty, can you seduce the Minotaur, please?
No. I mean, he could. He's just not going to.
He's already been seduced. Okay. I don't know. Wow.
Oh my god, my
Thanks,
DM
Roman.
sweats are legit today, guys. My DM sweats. Get a little damp when you DM.
What did I do? Plesiosaur, because I was trying to summon something to blame the poisoning, but Plesiosaur works too.
So yeah, and also, Ty's not going to be the rebound for you for the Minotaur. Like, not happening. No, I was saying, I'm glad that no one's asked Ty to like seduce the hag. And they like seduce the Minotaur. He's like, he could, but he won't. He's also not going to be the rebound.
So Val,
Mhm.
you know I told you the one suitor that I'm pretty sure she's gonna get with
Yeah,
is
the big beautiful boy.
half Goliath.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a gentle giant that also doesn't mind birds and flowers in his hair, but
The
will.
Disney princess.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he's also mute. So she's like, I
Oh,
already
man.
have one of these.
Oh man.
And he's not undead, so that's a plus.
I know, it doesn't mean that Andy can't be a perfect cowboy.
God. I wanna be a cowboy, baby.
I'm gonna wait till Spirit gets back, but yeah, no, as a reminder, everyone who's watching, this is a viewer affected game, with your bits, donations, and subs, so more sub points means more emotes, so just remember that. I'm trying to get that 6th slot, I think, but
I need my, I think Ajax had my plus shield. I think
yeah,
it was a plus shield.
yeah, I definitely gave you a +1 shield, I think.
Yeah, so I'm taking that back.
Yeah, for sure. And biddies, who gets a luck point?
I think, Typha please should get it this time because he needs it.
I mean, I'm the one that's been failing. I'm just kidding, don't worry about it.
I mean, like, have you seen my rolls? Well, these are all skill checks, and I'm only good at skill checks.
Well, that's true, but like, that's it. But that's what bards do.
God knows I can't actually do anything in combat.
Ty isn't gonna get armor until we get back because Rava will have the hide armor turned to studded leather so that she can wear that, and then Ty gets her studded leather with poison resistance. So
I mean, there's also stuff in this town, but you guys haven't gone shopping.
I mean, I already have a +1 leather armor, which would be better than I think it's studded, or the same.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but poison resistance.
Mm.
Blazer Beast, so it's really cool looking.
That's true. I do like looking cool.
Before we leave, can I cast, since we're waiting for Spirit, can I cast Augury? It only takes a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cast Augury.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I have a ton of bones, so that works.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just see, like, Shell, like, cover herself in, like, it looks like blood, but it's, like, clay, and then, and then, like, she has herbs, she puts out a circle, and then she has bones that she sets on fire.
Mm-hmm. Are you just doing this out in the open, or what?
No, I'm doing it, like...
In a secluded alley, maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. Hold on, I gotta make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What are you, the raven, the very large raven appears. What are you asking him?
How do we free things without getting slaughtered? DM. I'm sorry.
The raven cocks its head and has no answer for you.
We'll get slaughtered. Okay. I don't get to ask another, right? I don't think so.
I think you're fine. I think the Raven Queen loves you, so.
The answer is to bribe everyone with cheesecake.
Nope, I got it.
What? Oh, okay.
As you ask that question, the raven flies off, and you kind of see it, and it lands on Viola's cart.
I'm assuming where the
Caravan's at.
horsey, like the horsey guy is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It lands on top of Viola's cart, and it flies away.
Okay. Viola's cart, like where she keeps the creatures, or just
like
her
personal cart.
Okay. Okay, I finished up everything. My eyes go back from rolling back in her head, and I and I scatter everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume everybody had their backs to like guard in the alley, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ajax was definitely watching it for you.
Okay, you guys, we need to go inside Viola's cart and take something in order to free the animals or free the creatures properly without getting slaughtered. Something is in her cart. I don't know if Rava's here.
I'm here. I had my mic muted and I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Rava's like, so what exactly did you see specifically?
The raven flew over and landed on top of Viola's personal cart. So either there's something in there we need to do, or there's something that we need to take in order to avoid getting slaughtered if we free these creatures.
Maybe it's telling us that we need to convince Viola to let us have one.
It could be. I assume we'll just go to her cart. If she's in there, she's in there. If she's not, then we search it.
I mean, we could talk to her if she's in there. You're good.
Do you honestly think she's gonna give up all these creatures?
She might just give up the kitten.
I asked to free all the creatures, though. That's the thing.
I'm really only concerned about the kitten. To be perfectly honest.
Okay.
Same.
All right.
I mean, I feel that we should possibly not cause any issues until we get to our destination.
I guess somebody... Now the Minotaur has to fight in the pit to be one of my suitors. I don't know. It's complicated.
I mean, you are cute together.
No. Alright. Look, I already have...
Brother's grinning like she's intentionally teasing.
I hate undead with a passion. I've been uncomfortable since I got here. That beholder tried to psych me out, and I'm like, no. No.
That beholder's terrifying.
I will raise this town if I stay here longer.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to be here for another day.
I will raise this town. If we stay here longer, she just repeats it.
You might want to talk to Viola about that.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of owes. I mean, Ajax owes him because Ajax got his stuff back because of the thing. Anyways, I'm just role playing.
Yeah. As you guys are, I'm assuming you're walking and talking, to Marlia's home. Ty, you're the only one who's actually been in there, so I need you to roll survival to see if you remember how to get there.
Ooh, my lowest roll of the day.
You kind of look around, you pause for a second, you're like...
You have a luck point. You have a luck point.
What's the luck point? Let me do.
It's just a reroll.
Alright, yeah, I'll just use the luck point.
Okay. You look around, you can go ahead and reroll again. Okay. You look around and you get turned around at first because, like, everything is very uniform. Like, you know, it's... And even makeshift to a point. But then you kind of smell the smell of imp shit. And you know, now you're like, this way, past the
imp.
Yeah, this way. This is where the imp meal was. And Ty, you were able to lead the party to this house. Most of the imps are sleeping in their cage, and of course, like, you guys see this, it's like just lots of cages stacked onto each other with, like, imps. Kind of thing, and, you know, the door's closed, there's nobody outside tending to anything. What do you guys do?
Go up to the door. Hi, Evan? Anybody? Knock, knock, knock.
You knock on the door, and, you see the thing, like the small little peephole, like, open and then close, and then the door opens, and you see the Shader Kai woman, Shell, which, roll me a history check with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Why do I have advantage?
Because of...
A 19, that's a good thing I have advantage.
So, with a 19, the reason you have advantage is because you're a follower of the Raven Queen. And
okay.
You look at this woman, and you were, like, a little taken aback, because you know, like, you know that the Shader Kai are from the Shadowfell, but they sort of live, like, in their own world, just like how, like, the Raven Queen has, like, a veil into her part of the Shadowfell. So,
okay.
And you hadn't seen, like I said, you've seen some drow here.
Okay.
And some humans and some undeads of the type. But like, this is like a Shader Kai, and you're just like, you're a little...
Are they good, or...
You're just taken aback that she's just here.
Are they smiled upon or frowned upon in the Raven Queen's
They're
eyes?
her servants.
Oh. She immediately pulls out a raven skull. Okay. Official business.
She slams the door.
No.
She, like, slams the door. Get out of here. No one wants your freaking all-feathered bullshit in my house.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take that boy, and I'm gonna try to kick down the door.
Okay, go ahead and roll strength for me.
Okay, if it doesn't work.
You're able to, like, you kick and you give it like a shove with your shoulders.
Ajax, kick down the door.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll strength for me, Ajax.
Time to put my size 11 boot to this door.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Ajax Sparta kicks this door open. Okay? And
You obliterated that door.
and we're going to end it there.
Why would you do this to me?
Just ended there after Ajax vaporizes that goddamn
I
door.
just matter just splinter explodes everywhere like an idiot.
It's like you just like try and beat the door like "Darn, that stupid door. Ajax is just like dum dum dum. Boom!
We are gonna end it there. One, so that I can actually prepare this NPC's character sheet for initiative, for next time, like, kind of thing. So there will be that. But yeah, no, that was, amazing, awesome, thank you. That was great. I had a great time doing this. Like, I love RP heavy sessions, and just, I had no idea what was really going to happen as far as, like, initiatives or anything like that, so I was letting you guys take the reign on this, and just being more reactory than anything else. But yeah, so, alright, let's go ahead, go around the table, you guys, like, you know, just, tell us how much fun you fucking had or didn't had, and of course tell us where we can find you on the internet in the next 7 days. And we'll go bottom to top, so we'll go with Bloodcree first.
Hi. I do streaming on Twitch, and you can find my Twitch channel there. It's in the chat. I normally stream like roguelikes and stuff. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, Rafa's just like she doesn't know what to think at this point. She's just yeah, no. Like, hands up. I don't want anything to do with all this. This is a terrible idea. Why are we doing this?
Why not?
Too late!
Too late.
We're in too deep. I'm sorry I dragged everybody in.
It's far too late.
I mean, as soon as he found out Evan was here, he would have went after Evan too. To be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
I meant the other stuff.
No.
But yeah, cool. So yeah, everyone, definitely don't forget to follow Bloodcree on her Twitch channel, please. That's dope. Follow her. Cool. All right. Next we have Myron.
I just wanted to kill an undead minotaur. And now we're here. And then I wanted to be like that kid on Hey Arnold who's crazy and it's like, I suggest we free all the animals in this zoo. Free all the animals. Free all the animals. Anyways, hey, I am Mysterisa, Mystery SA2 on Twitter. That's where I mostly kind of am. I do D&D and drag. That's the only two things I post about on there, or tweet about. I am doing a show. If you're in San Antonio, I'm doing a show this Thursday. I'm doing Metacolopolis's Mermaider, because we're doing deep under the sea, like, scary stuff, so you'll see me as a half dead corpse. So I do like undead things outside of my character, okay? Also, was it not this Saturday? Yeah, this Saturday I will be DMing Curse of Strahd, and you get to throw back ridiculous things back at me, Val.
Okay. I play a sorcerer, so.
I mean, what goes around comes around.
A fake blind sorcerer. That's what you.
I am a fake blind sorcerer. It's great. Awesome. Excellent. Please don't forget to follow Myron on Twitter. It's very, very cool. Slowpool.
Hey, I'm Fliffle. You can find me here. You can find me here tomorrow, actually, on the same channel tomorrow morning, where we will be.
No, we're not.
What?
It would be our off week. We're not doing it this week. It's next week.
No, because we skipped, right?
Yeah.
So we're not doing it this Monday?
I mean, if you want
we're
to.
doing it this Monday.
No, it's next Monday.
Next Monday. Sorry,
Yeah.
next Monday. Is our Hunter game, Hunter Miami Bite. Thanks for reminding me, because I thought it was this Monday. I was freaking out because I'm totally not really that prepared. It's great. We do that every other Monday, and sometimes I play on Val's channel video games. Yeah,
He lives in this house with me, so
just have to deal with me.
he has to deal
I
with
would hope that he would.
Just have to deal with me and all my bullshit.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yes. Spirit.
I have a Twitter, I have a Twitch. I have been getting back into streaming here lately, so I'm gonna be doing more than that. Next one will probably be more Detroit. Well, as I horribly fail at that. And yeah. But I get to kill something finally. I've been wanting to kill some. Well, actually, we didn't. We did, but we didn't kill the dragon. I'm kind of upset that we couldn't kill the dragon, but I'm gonna get to kill something, and I get to bring my boy back. That's fine.
Yep. All right, dope, you guys. As always, I'm Val. This is my channel. We do a lot of tabletop here, like we were saying. As far as the next 7 to 8 days, we do have the next show will be Tuesday, with our Revenge of the Gith, and then we will have Saturday with Curse of Strahd, and then next Monday is our Hunter the Vigil game that is headed by Slowpool. Also, stay tuned. We are premiering a new short campaign on the 25th, where we will be playing a level 20 party, and that will be headed by one of our community members named Omega. If you are interested in joining the Discord, please do so. You can most likely be able to get into eventually some viewer games when those pop up during the holidays, during the off season. I call it. I tend to have viewer games while all of our main games are off season. So come in, join the Discord, hang out with us and all that stuff. We're gonna go ahead right now and raid Misbehave 8. She is a friend of the stream. Was all kinds of. Right now, she's playing The Witcher 3. And yeah, we're gonna go say hello to her. If you're sub, throw little dinosaur raptor attacks in. And bye!
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.